where we're looking at the issues in Riverlea, just south of Johannesburg, illicit mining activity. We saw the Minister of Police, also addressing those in attendance as well as the media. Molemo Wa One Mothoa, in fact, is joining us live to bring us the latest there. Perhaps on the back of that briefing from the Minister, you can give us an update as to how the message was received and the sentiments on the ground.
Good afternoon indeed. We are still here at Riverlea in Johannesburg, south of, rather just outside Soweto, where Police Minister has been engaging with the community following that incident, the shooting incident over the weekend. And what they've actually told the minister is that they want a better relationship with the local police station because they say that often than not, their calls are not responded to timeously by the police in this area. And they also, have highlighted the issue of the informal settlement, that Zamimpilo informal settlement, saying that they want that area, that informal settlement, to be dismantled because other than illegal mining activities, the area is also, a hub for criminal activities which mostly are perpetrated under the cover of darkness. So they want the police, they want government to assist in getting that place out of the way. They also have, highlighted the issue of unused or disused mining shafts which are still open, for them to be closed. But just to hear, more on what their expectations were and whether how they feel about the minister, has just said. I'm now joined by two of the residents here. Thank you, Ma, for your time. What's your impression about what the minister, has just said?
I wouldn't say much about it, because Minister Cele is always saying things, but the action is really little, okay? But we hope, as he promised, that whatever he said, it will be done, And we anticipate or we hope that all these things that are happening around here will be really addressed. Most of all, the thing that is bothering me is these dumping areas, all these mine areas that are not closed. The first issue happened there in Krugersdorp, okay, whereby those Zamazamas were killing people there, So those Zamazamas had to flee from one area to the other. Now they are here in Riverlea, terrorizing us, fighting each other in front of our houses, in front of our children, in our vicinities. We are hardly safe in our own houses. Most of all, they are digging under our houses. Every night when we are sleeping, we hear the goo, goo, goo going on under our houses, which is really frustrating us. And we are scared because they shooting each other. We might be shot as well whilst we are inside our houses. So what we do now, for us to be safe, we always, make sure that at 5 o'clock we are in our houses, in our premises. But there's not a life that we want to live. My dear, I am an elderly person. I'm 68 years old. I'm a retired single mother. I don't want my life to be in such a state. Okay? I came here in Riverlea to retire in this place. This was a very quiet place. So ever since these people came here to Zama, whatever they are zamming here, we are unsafe. So what we need, it's not for the responsibility to be shifted. Yes, he's got his people that are coming around here, these police and all those, but the main person that should be in front of the people and do something about this, not even in front of us giving us promises. We need the mining minister, Gwede Mantashe. You can hardly see him. I could hardly see him in Krugersdorp when the issue was addressed there. I could hardly see him here on Monday. Ever since, even today, he was hardly here. Where is he when we are dying like this? What we need, we want those mines and all these mine shafts and the mine dumps to be closed, completely closed in all the areas here in Johannesburg. We want them closed completely. Then we'll have peace of mind. Because by so doing, I don't think the Zamazamas will come and dig again here. And those Zamazamas should be sent back to where they belong, where they come from.
Yeah, that's one of the residents here, expressing her views about the fact that the minister is here, but what they actually need is more action than talk. What's your reaction about the minister's speech here?
I would say for us in Riverlea, it's groundbreaking. The minister's promised, okay, now we have police deployment. They're closing 26 holes. 26 holes have been discovered, closing. But every story is going to link up to the same thing. We had police here, we had Home Affairs here, Department of Mineral and Resources have been represented by Mr. Aaron, which is head of department. So Provincial Housing Department was represented by Pantile Masuku. But still, the Minister of Minerals needs to be on the ground, because now we're talking about people. We want to take people out of shacks, move them there. The Minister Beketel is quite, we're impressed with him. As a community, we've been saying the police is not there. They're hardly there when we need them. But now we can see visible deployment. We can see the actions they've taken. So the minister's action plan is actually working. But take into consideration, this will not just happen overnight. It's a process that needs to be completed. That's why the minister gave us hope. Don't lose sight of this fight. Contact me personally if there is any problem. So what we'll do from here, we'll anticipate what's happening, but also our actions will also count on the ground. As a community, we're actually grateful for the minister coming out, and we appreciate everything that's been occurring up till now.
And for the fact that he also, mentioned that he's going to look into the issue of the police station, the relationship between the community and the police station.
Very well. That is one of the issues we have. We have 33,000 people with 122 police officers on the ground. Now, if you look at Ward 68, it's the biggest of some, most biggest within Gauteng. So I'm just saying 122 people with 122 police with 33,000 people just doesn't add up, you know what? So we've requested the minister to basically look at it, saying Langlaagte police station would the order of the captaincy be promoted to a brigadier police station? I mean, with more police visibility on the ground. Surely, if we report, someone will add up and basically respond to whatever is needed.
Thank you so very much, sir. Well, those are the residents' views. And the minister also, indicated the fact that they'll be working closely with the governments of Lesotho, Zimbabwe, as well as Mozambique, in tackling these criminal activities, especially, by these countries' citizens. And he also, has strongly warned against the Zamazamas or illegal miners, those that are still, refusing or rather hiding in their places, their holes in which they're operating, to come out, saying that for the period which they'll be staying there, it's going to be limited, because the chief director of the Department of Minerals and Energy has indicated that by mid-September, all the holes shall have been closed by the time.
All right, Molemo, thank you for that update. We'll continue to monitor developments at this point. We'll leave that conversation there for now.